Hello Waxies, welcome back for another video. This video is definitely different from my other videos that I do. I got tagged in the Why Wax by Nisi. Thank you so much, hon. So it's pretty much talking about why and how we got into wax. So I was hesitant on doing this because I'm not a in front of the camera kind of person. I'm always behind the camera doing hauls and empties and things and chopping chats. So I figured I would chop up some wax that I needed to chop since it is a video about how I got into wax. So yeah, a little about me is my name is Jasmina. I go by Jazz, and not a lot of people know me as Jasmina. I tend to introduce myself as Jazz. This is what I'm gonna chop up. I am a mom of 4. I have 2 girls, 2 boys, 13, 12, 10, and 6. I currently live in Maryland. I am from New York, born and raised, and I am 33. I just had my 33rd birthday this past Wednesday, so yay me. But yeah, so why wax? I'm gonna go into why vendor wax. So what got me into vendor wax, I don't remember specifically how I got into it. I just remember coming across Sasha's video, Sasha Isms. She doesn't have her channel up anymore, but if you know who she is, then you know. But I came across her page somehow, y'all. When I tell y'all, I don't remember how I got into wax. I remember looking on Zape's website for like some body care things, and I was like, oh, they have like home fragrance, and I was like, okay. So I kind of just took it to YouTube, wanted to see what they had, and I was like so drawn in from like everything. It was like a whole new world had opened up, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I thought home fragrance went as far as like Bath and Body Works, Yankee Candle, Walmart, and I stopped melting candles a while ago because of my children. So I stopped melting candles. So it was just kind of, I didn't know what to do anymore. I had tea lights, which I kind of melted here and there, but I ordered from Zape, and it was downhill from there with me, y'all. So this was during the pandemic. I feel like so many people were introduced into wax. So many people got into wax. How they found it, I have no idea, y'all. But yeah, so my first vendor that I purchased from was Zape, and it kind of just spread from there. I ordered from so many other vendors since then. I have grown to have favorite vendors. So yeah, but I feel like I was kind of always into home fragrance. I used to buy candles all the time. How am I gonna get this in here? I used to buy candles all the time. I was also very big into body care, which I think is another reason why I kind of got into home fragrance, was body care for me. I always, like, my thing is I'm always want to smell good, so always kind of buying perfumes, body splashes, body mists, different body scents, body wash scents, and lotions. I do apologize if y'all hear any cars going by. I am recording in the same spot that I recorded my last video, just on the other side. That way there is better lighting. But yeah, that's how I've gotten into wax. Pretty much YouTube. And I've like fallen in love with it, you guys. This one smells so good. I don't melt like I used to. More so because I've just I've lost that spark for melting. Also, I did go back to work, so working full-time, also working overnight, definitely had a lot to do with why I stopped melting so much. But kind of even before going to work, it kind of felt like melting wax kind of became more of a job for me. It's what it felt like than actual, you know, hobby that I enjoyed. Kind of like doing tea lights and then emptying it out and then forgetting about it completely and letting my tea lights run with no wax in it for 2 hours. And so I kind of just stepped away from it because I realized I wasn't enjoying wax like I used to, and I didn't want to do that anymore. It's kind of just melting just to get rid of stuff. But y'all, I enjoy melting so much. There are so many vendors that I want to try. Even though I'm on a no-buy, we'll see how that goes. I probably should have made this bigger. Yeah, because I don't want that to be too small. Well, I'm gonna leave this like this. I love these containers because they store so easy. So that's my reason for why wax. Let me think. So I haven't watched anyone's video on the why wax yet. I plan to after I get my video uploaded, because when I realized what it was about, I was like, okay, I can do this. But I wanted to kind of just throw my own things out there. I didn't want it to, you know, me kind of answering the same questions that anybody else may have been answering. So yeah, I have a bunch of different vendors that I absolutely love. Let's see, my top 3 favorite vendors would have to be, and then I'm gonna chop this. I might not chop all of it, but I'm gonna chop some of it because I've been wanting to melt it. So my top 3 favorite vendors would have to be, oh, this smells like vacation. This smells like the tropics. It smells like the beach. Okay, so top favorite vendors. No particular order. I'm going to do top 3. Maybe top 5. We'll see. Savannah Blue Wax, 804 Essentials, K Scented Wax Melts, and I'm gonna have to go with Hayden Rowe. Yeah, those are top 4. But if I had to choose top 3, oh, I have a top 5. That Smell Good shop. Yep, that's it for me. Her wax is phenomenal. And not even just phenomenal, I love the convenience of the cubes. So this is a Swanky loaf, and I love how her wax cuts. It's soft, but it's not too soft. to where it gets stuck to the chopper, but I also don't have to microwave it, and I love that. Okay, so those are my favorite vendors, and then my favorite shapes would have to be actual like mini shapes. I don't like Lowe's. Not that I don't like them, because I like having the larger quantity of it. But y'all, when I tell y'all that I am over chopping wax, I'm beyond done chopping wax. I'm so over it. But I love that I get to be able to have like just a larger quantity of wax. I think I'm gonna do this one into 3s. I've been kind of doing mine in 4s, but I find that they're end up being too small doing it into 4s. So I'm always like taking an extra piece and throwing it and like separating one piece into 2 separate warmers, just because it's just not enough. So yeah, that's all I have. That's all I'm gonna melt. I don't melt this one often, but because it is getting warm outside, I thought that I would just chop some pieces up just for convenience of having it. So yeah, let me think. Another big reason of why wax is what I was going through in the moment of me getting into wax. I felt myself hitting a moment of depression. Life for me was just, I was on autopilot, and life was just kind of the same day in and day out. I kind of struggled to get out of the bed. I would have my days where I would clean like crazy, and then there are other days where I did just enough to get out of bed to get my kids to school, and I stayed in bed till they came home from school. So I found myself going into a depression, and wax definitely helped. Seeing the variety of scents from all these different vendors, like, it made me so happy smelling it in my home, and then adding YouTube to the mix just made it that much more exciting for me. So wax means more to me than just home fragrance. It's I feel like it's odd how I got into it. It kind of, I feel like it kind of just fell in my lap. So it's odd how I got into wax, but my reasoning for wax is it means a lot to me. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you waxies in the next one. Bye.